Shirley Ann Jones was born in November 1948 and passed away in April of 2007. She was not a famous person. She was not a songstress nor an actress. She was my mother, my friend, my confidant. She was the shoulder to lean on when I had a bad day. She was the person I talked to when I had secrets. She raised 4 children of her own, as well as took in all 7 of her brothers and sisters at one point in time or another in their lives. Shirley at one point in time was married to a gentleman named Bill Jones. After the marriage ended, she met another Jones. That was Daryl Jones. That man is my father. Shirley lived a happy, joyous life, full of pain and sorrow at times. This is her life in a nutshell. Shirley Ann Jones was born November 17, 1948, to Maxine and Lonzo Rucker. She was the oldest of 8 children, and she was born in Slate, Texas, about 20 miles outside of Paris, Texas. When Shirley was 2 years old, she got a younger sister. Her younger sister couldn't say Cheryl, so she lovingly called her Shit. That got her into a lot of trouble all the time. My mom, however, took up for her. Now, something a lot of people don't know about my mom is that she graduated high school at the age of 17. And when she graduated, her hair was long enough for her to sit on. After graduating high school, my mother convinced her parents, my grandparents, to allow her to move to Kansas City with her aunt and uncle. It was there, that at the local community college, that she met her first and only ever husband, Bill Jones. They fell in love and got married, of course. After marital problems and one failed pregnancy, she decided to end the marriage. Now, she didn't move back to Texas. She picked up right where she left off, and she went back to school. Now, school for my mom must have been a man magnet, because shortly after getting back into school, she met my dad, Daryl Jones. And that man would turn out to be my father. My mother and father were an amazing and loving couple. They were in love and had 4 children to show their love. 1 boy, 3 girls. My mother raised us in a home with love, care, and fun. She danced when her and my dad were happy and sat quietly in a corner reading a book when she wasn't. After almost 30 unmarried years together, her and my father decided to end their relationship. Yes, I said 30 unmarried years. After my mom had her first divorce, I guess her nor my father never had the desire to be married, so they didn't. Once my mother and father ended their relationship, my mother decided to move back to Texas. She moved to Paris, where her family was, with me, my 2 sisters, and my older sister's 2 sons in tow. It wasn't easy, but being a great mom that she was, she made it fun. My mother loved her family, and she was a great mom and an even more amazing grandmother. In total, she had 4 children of her own, as well as 3 other children that my father had previously to their relationship. At the time of my mother's death, she had a total of 7 children of her own and 15 grandchildren. Shirley Ann Jones passed away in 2007. May 27, 2006. A day I remember as if it was yesterday. My mom had come to visit me and became sick, so I took her to the emergency room. After hours of testing and waiting, the doctor came in, just straight-faced as nothing, and told my mom that she had stage 4 lung cancer. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what to do. My mom, however, took it with grace and poise, looked at the doctor as straight-faced as when he looked at her, and said, "So what do we do now?" The doctor had told my mother she was gravely ill, yet she still carried the same poise and grace as I had seen her do throughout the years. Less than 1 year later, my mother was gone. After countless chemotherapy and radiation treatments, she gave into her fight with the same grace and poise I had seen her carry day in and day out. April 26, 2007. My sister and I attempted to wake my mother to take her morning meds. She didn't wake up. My mother, Shirley Ann Jones, fought the fight of her life until the very end. She is loved and she is missed every single day.